Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be the first video in our back to school series for 2022, and today we are going school supplies shopping. So I am a college senior, about to be anyways, and I've been school supply shopping for myself obviously for years, and this is going to be basically what I actually use in college versus what you don't really need. So if you're going into college and don't know what to buy, this is the video for you. Thank you to Casetify for sponsoring today's video. Y'all already know we're about to stop in the book section first though. Alright, that's enough of our bookish detour. It's time to shop for actual school supplies. These are so expensive, but so good. Okay, a little tip, when you're shopping for college school supplies, I like to use the office section instead of the back to school section, because back to school is more geared towards elementary, middle, and high school, and that's not really necessarily what you need for college. So most of my shopping is going to be in this office area. You guys, they have a strawberry notebook. We're getting this for sure. I just found literally the cutest planner I've ever seen. That is so cute. These are so great to keep your classes separated. It's way easier than having folders for every class. I already have one from last year, or I would totally be getting this. This is essential for college. I decided I wanted to start tabbing my books, so we're getting some of these. Alright, before we leave, I figured we could do a little browse through the dorm stuff, and I can tell you guys what's actually worth it and what's not. I'm not living in a dorm this year, but I have lived in a dorm for the past 5 years, so I feel certified on this subject to tell you what you should and shouldn't get. Alright, so first up is a microwave, and if your dorm doesn't provide one, then I would definitely say get one. They're the only cooking supplies you can have in your room, so definitely essential. Again, same with a mini fridge. A lot of places nowadays will provide them, but check with your dorm, and if they don't, definitely invest in one. You won't regret it at all. If you're a coffee girl, I would say get one of these Keurig minis. Don't invest in the fancy coffee makers, because you're just not gonna have time for that in the morning. But if you drink coffee a lot and you don't want to spend a ton of money at Starbucks, this is the way to go. Also, I'm in the water bottle drink section right now, and if you don't already have a water bottle that is your baby, you're gonna want to get one, because literally everyone at college walks around with their water bottle like it's their child. So you're gonna want a water bottle. You're walking all across campus. It's gonna be hot at the beginning. Just trust me, get a water bottle that you like. Also a Brita filter, probably a mini one, so it'll fit in your mini fridge pretty well, but the water from tap is kind of nasty sometimes. So you might want to be able to filter it and not have to invest in a million water bottles. Plus it's better for the planet too. Command strips are about to be your new best friend, especially these ones. These hang up the fairy lights. They're really small clips that you can put at the top of your wall and hook the lights into. But if you plan on hanging anything on your wall, you're gonna need command strips or sticky tack. You can't put holes in the walls at school, and if you rip paint off with tape, they're gonna charge you, so don't do that. If you're like me and you have a lot of clothes or just a lot of stuff that you like to bring, you might want to invest in some plastic drawers that you can bring with you, something lightweight that's gonna fit well into the room. A lot of times people will put them under their beds, but you don't get a lot of storage with dorms, so investing in some extra storage of your own is probably a good idea. You're also going to want some way to clean your space. Dorm rooms get notoriously disgusting, so find out if you're having carpet or like laminate floors, and if you're having carpet, definitely invest in a small vacuum cleaner. If you're getting laminate or some kind of hard floor, go with a Swiffer wet jet. You won't regret it. You'll thank me later. If you're going to splurge on anything, I would definitely say splurge on your bed. You're gonna spend the most time there out of anywhere in your room, and you want it to be comfy. This is like your new hangout spot. You're not likely gonna have a couch, so your bed is gonna be where you relax like all the time. So I would invest in good sheets, a good comforter, and pillows that you really like so you can sleep comfortably. Also, a mattress topper. Dorm beds suck, so a mattress topper is a must-have if you need comfortable sleeping arrangements. These kinds of pillows are also great for studying because they keep you propped up and are still really comfy. Alright, these plates and cups and bowls and stuff are literally college dreams because they're literally 50 cents a piece. It doesn't really get cheaper than that. And they have all kinds of cute colors. They've got this like green, blue, pink. They even have a gray usually, and they also have black. Here's the gray. Something you don't think about as much, but getting some silverware for yourself for your room is a good idea too, because you might be eating in your room. Lots of places do to-go boxes, and it's much nicer to have this kind of silverware than have to buy disposable all the time. Here are even more of those plates, cups, and bowls that I was talking about earlier. These mirrors are also a must. They're literally like $7, and they're full body outfit mirrors. So these cubes with the bins that go in them are a great alternative to the drawers that I suggested earlier. If that's not really your style, you can kind of pick your own pattern of bin, and they also have like this cheaper, little less sturdy version, and then over here they have a thicker, more like hard, heavy duty version, and they have bins that match and fit into both. These also contain a little bit bigger bins, so it's kind of just up to you what size you want.
Alright guys, we're back from the store, and before we get started in that haul, I want to show you everything that I got from today's video sponsor, Casetify. So Casetify makes really good quality phone cases, AirPod cases, iPad, and like MacBook cases as well, and they kindly sent over one of each so I could show you guys, and they are the perfect sponsor for today's video because protecting your devices, especially in school, is more important than ever because they break and you don't want to lose all those important files that you have all your assignments on, all the pictures you have on your phone. We don't want to lose any of that. So I'm going to show you everything that Casetify sent over. They have literally the cutest designs ever. They have customizable designs, and they also have tons and tons of pre-made designs from different creators on their website. So let's get into it and I'll show you what I got. Alright, so the first thing is a phone case. It is customized with my name on it, and it actually even tells you that it was customized on the packaging that they send it in. I'm going to try it on my phone real quick so we can see what it looks like on a real phone. Alright, so here's what it looks like on my phone. Now, Casetify's phone cases, you can get a variety of different protection levels, but all of them are drop tested and proven to protect your phone. This one even has bumpers on the edge, so it's like extra protection. I've had Casetify cases on my phone for years now, so getting more of them is just always a treat. I've had them for the last 3 different phones that I've had, so I've never broken one having a Casetify case, so if that tells you anything, because I'm pretty clumsy and break things easily. I also wanted to go ahead and show you guys the case that I've had on it, which is also a Casetify case. This I got for Christmas right after I got my new phone. I've had it ever since. This is the only case that I've had on my phone, and it's held up great. There's literally no signs of damage on the case whatsoever. The next thing that they sent over is a AirPods case. I have a pair of AirPod Pros and have always wanted to find a good case for them, but struggled to find one that I thought was actually cute and would provide like actual protection. So Casetify hooked me up with customized AirPod case, and it even has a little clip so I can hook it onto my purse or my backpack when I'm on the go on campus. The next thing that they sent over is an iPad case. This one has like little beauty designs on it. These are one of the pre-made designs on the website, and it is a portfolio style case. So you flip it open, you've got this little flap here, you can put some stuff in it. It even has little like slots, and then this just flips over, has a spot for your Apple Pencil, and then obviously where your iPad goes. This is such good quality. It feels like the material that you get when you have like a Michael Kors or a Kate Spade type purse. It's that sort of like faux leather feel, and I really like that. It makes me know that it is good quality. And the last thing that they sent over is a case for my new computer that will be coming in the mail very, very soon. It's expected within a couple of days of this video being uploaded, so be on the lookout for the video reviewing my new computer. But this case will be going on it, and it is a protection case for my MacBook Pro 14-inch, and it's so cute. I love the little smiley face and the positive affirmation on it. It's gonna look really good. I'm getting a space gray computer, so I think this will look really great over it. It has that sort of frost finish on it, and then our little smiley face. Very cute. And it also has the matching bottom piece. It has areas for ventilation so your computer doesn't overheat, and then these little tabs to keep it lifted off the surface so this doesn't get super dirty. So that is everything that Casetify sent to me. Thank you so much, Casetify, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into everything we bought at Target today. Alright, here's our big bag of stuff we got at Target today. Now, I will warn you, I am a senior, so I already have a lot of things from previous years, so I don't have to buy as much as, like, say a college freshman does for school supplies. However, I do want to put a PSA out there for any incoming freshmen to college to tell you that you do not need to buy nearly as much stuff as you bought for high school. First of all, every college class that you take is going to be different in what you need, so really buying too much stuff out the gate before you've even been to class is not a good idea. I would stick with the basics. Get yourself some pens, some highlighters, a couple of notebooks. Binders is your best friend for college classes. I always keep my notes and any sort of handouts that we get all in one spot in a binder, and I have like a hole punch. So I buy a lot of loose leaf paper. I prefer graph paper over lined paper because if I need to draw any diagrams, especially when I was a science major, drawing diagrams on my papers was a lifesaver, having grids so that you could kind of draw it to scale a little better. But definitely don't overbuy before you've even been to class. Most of your classes will kind of have a leeway period of about a week at the beginning of school where it's mostly just going over the syllabus and like expectations and stuff. So you will have time to go and get the things that you actually need, but every single college class is different, so I wouldn't expect it to be like what everything you need for high school. You just don't need that much stuff. However, there are some basics that you're obviously going to want to get. So I have some of those, and what I already have, I've already packed it up because I'm actually moving in a week. So this video comes out a day after I move, and I will be having a moving vlog series coming very shortly after this video, so stay tuned for that because you'll definitely want to check it out. And if you haven't hit subscribe already and you want to see that, make sure you hit subscribe so you're not missing that video. But let's go ahead and get into everything that I got from Target. So firstly, we obviously saw that I went to the book section, and you know, their books were 20% off, so there was no way that I wasn't gonna get some. So the first one that I got is Neon Gods by Katie Robert, and I've heard that this is a Persephone and Hades retelling and that it's like more modern, so that was something I was very interested in. I was a Greek mythology geek growing up, so this very much piqued my interest. The next one that I picked up is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I have been reading her ACOTAR series and loved it, so I figured I would grab the beginning of her other series and see how this one is because apparently this one's super good too. And then lastly, on the book front, I got a poetry book called Pillow Thoughts by Courtney Pepperner. stickers covering part of her last name. But all these books were 20% off, and I've kind of wanted to get into poetry for a little bit, and this one piqued my interest, so I picked this one up as well. So that's all the sidetrack that I did while I was at Target. Now let's actually look at the school supplies. Okay, so first thing is something that literally every college student should have. If you do not have this, I don't know how you keep your life together, but that is getting a planner. This one is really cool because it's actually more structured than a traditional planner. So hang on just a sec and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So at the beginning of each month, it has a section that allows you to set your personal goals, health goals, work goals, financial goals, and have like some important dates written down. And then with every week, you also have a spot to put in a to-do list, people that you need to call, email, things you need to buy. So you can put like a shopping list, goals for the week, and then it has the days of the week on this side so you can put all of your stuff in. And I just really like the structure of this. This was not my first choice as far as design of the book goes. This is still super cute, but I wanted to opt more for functionality over like some of the cuter ones that just didn't have what I was looking for. So I would definitely try to find something that is as structured as you feel that you need, but the more organized you can stay in college, the better off you are going to be, because every class is going to have a different schedule and you can get confused pretty easily. I know I have experienced having a couple of missing assignments in the past just because I didn't write them down and completely forgot about them until the last minute. So don't be like me freshman year and get yourself a very structured planner and stick to it. The next thing that I got is a 8x10 notebook. This one right here, I love the colors of it, and it's very like structured, doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart like some composition notebooks do usually, and it looked super nice. The pages are really good quality paper, like they're thick, they don't feel like they're gonna rip, and I love that in a notebook. This one was just, it caught my eye, so I had to get it. I also have several other notebooks that I haven't used in the past that I'm planning on using that are around this size. So I didn't buy too many of them because I don't want to overbuy, since this is my last year of college, so there won't really be a need for this stuff next year. I'm sure there will be some need for notebooks and things, but not like it will be for school. Next things that I picked up were a couple of smaller notebooks, and these I actually figured that I would use as reading journals, because the way that they are set up is that they have room for me to kind of put in photos of the book or like ships and things like that, little designs, and then at the bottom there is lines for me to write on. So I really like that idea, and it has the area for the date and everything at the top. So I picked up this one, which has a butterfly on it, which matches my tattoo that is right there. And it also, this one was the one that caught my eye first, this strawberry one, because hello, this is literally the most adorable thing I've ever seen. I just love it, so I picked this one up as well. Then I grabbed a set of really small notebooks that I figured would be good for like taking notes in class really fast, because a lot of teachers won't allow you to use your computer or your iPad for notes, even though it's like 2022, they need to catch up, but they're worried that you're like not paying attention. So having some small notebooks is a good idea because they're really light in your bag. You can take them to class and then just go on later and put the notes in a more concise form into your bigger notebooks for each class. So I have 3 of them. They came in a little set of 3, and I thought they were really cute. We got the blue and white stripes, very coastal granddaughter vibes. Then we got our polka dots and the little heart one. Next thing I picked up were these plant-based made pens, and I think they are so pretty. They're black ink, so I don't have to worry about like if one of them dies and using a different color. Like, they're all black. I write mostly in black ink when I do my notes. If you guys want a video on how to do notes in college, let me know in the comments. I would be happy to make one once I'm back in school and can show you. But they are so cute. They were only $5 and they look like really good quality, and like they will be very comfortable to hold, which is important to me because I write a lot of notes and I don't want my hand to be cramping out because the pen's uncomfortable. I also picked up a couple of these little post-it tabs because I'm planning to tab my school notes as well as some books that I've been reading. So I picked up 2 sets and I want to use them to keep, again, more organized. We have a theme this year with my school supplies that I want everything to be very structured and organized. This is the end of my college experience. I'm trying to build a portfolio and all these other things, and being unorganized is just not going to work this year. And the last thing that I picked up for technically not school, but like for my house, which is kind of part of school because it's dorm related, is these tiny command hooks, because this is how I hang my lights in my room every year. I always get a new set of these and I just hang them up on the wall and hook my lights into them, and they are a lifesaver, because you cannot use nails or like tape in a dorm room because it will destroy the wall and you'll get charged a bunch of money at the end of the year. So any kind of thing that you want to hang, you need to use command strips or like sticky putty. Otherwise, you're going to have a heck of a big bill when you leave your dorm at the end of the year, or you're just going to end up with really destroyed walls, or probably both. So I always use these little hooks for my lights, and I'm moving in a couple days, so I went ahead and picked these up as well. Alright guys, so that is everything I bought for school supplies this year. Again, I have a lot of other things from previous years, such as pens, highlighters, other notebooks, binders, things like that. So I didn't feel the need to go out and spend too much money on this stuff since I won't really need it next year. If you need advice for other things to buy, I do have a school supply shopping video from last year that I will link above. I bought a lot more extensive supplies last year because I felt the need for it last year, and I'm reusing a lot of the things that I bought, so I guess that just goes to show that what I did buy was good quality and is reusable. So I will be using a lot of the same things that I bought last year for this year. So if you want to check that out, it's just right up there. And I just want to say thanks for watching the video. If you guys are looking forward to more back to school videos, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you guys don't miss out. And I will see you all next time. Bye!